are dying in that house because
they're
it's so
not dying.
Tell me what we need to go through.
How far back do we need to clean this to keep him out of jail?
Does anyone here buy this pan for any money at all?
We've got some of the nastiest, biggest messes you've ever seen. 15,000 square feet of rotting animal carcasses.
2 square miles of food, junk, and beer cans from 120,000 people attending a NASCAR race.
70 tons of pig poop.
6 floors of biohazardous medical waste.
Over 100,000 pounds of snow at a football stadium.
400 tons of rotting material in a bankrupt food processing plant. 30,000 rat washed up on shore. I would love to figure out how this happened. I mean, there's no rats in the oceans. I don't know how we're gonna get this property cleaned up. One way or another, we're gonna get it done.
We like to use different styles, and there's no way we're ever gonna agree totally.
You know, Matt has a tendency just to pull things out of his ass to make things work.
I'm gonna start crushing some stuff.
I'm the best cleaner in the country.
I just want to rip it apart for 1 minute.
We don't have 1 minute, Matt. We have 4 days. Matt and I have always had a rivalry. It's something on a personal level.
What?
I have experience. I have licenses, which Matt probably doesn't even know what that is.
I prefer to hire straight up thugs right out of jail. As soon as I get to town, I'm gonna go to the local prison and pick the best guys that are getting out that day.
It takes me about 100 interviews just to hire one guy.
Cory's guys have lots of other options.
If you haven't fucked up, I don't want you on my team.
Let's get going.
You and your little inmate buddies don't cross this line.
Don't worry.
I was in this business 11 years before he even started.
I just like pissing Cory off.
He follows the rules. I don't really even look at him.
I met this guy at the strip bar next door. He said he would carry this stuff for us as quickly as we can.
There's gonna be a lot of jobs that we do where we split it right down the middle.
I want that side, that's easy.
Cory has all these rules and regulations he has to follow.
He wants to have flamethrowers. He wants to blow things up. He wants helicopters to pick things up. And I get really worried about the budget.
I don't really worry about all the details.
And that can bankrupt us or kill us. At the end of the day, we'll see who's right and who can get it done better. It's just so dumb.
Some of these buildings can get really dangerous really fast.
Relax, we're not filming you. So, in the first 10 minutes, we got a homeless guy with an axe ready to kick our shit out of us.
Every job has a past. These submarines were pretty much abandoned after World War II by the government. They had nowhere to put them. Now there's just submarines everywhere.
Some of our jobs are really spooky. Right now we're cleaning out an abandoned insane asylum. This is a place where over 300 people were tortured and left to die.
We're currently cleaning out this old meat packing house that immigrants were working in 70 years ago. They were losing fingers, sometimes limbs in these old machines. When the unions came in and saved them, this place has a lot of history, so it's gonna be really fascinating to go in and clean this place out.
When you start going into the lockers, you find people's pictures and you find their uniforms, and you really start to learn about the person that worked there. Everything we cleaned at one time was this person's life.
The old Detroit Book Depository. I have no idea how we're gonna get trees out of a building.
500 tons of scrap metal.
This building that's about to come down has a ton of copper in it. And right now, copper is going for $3.75 a pound. And while cleaning out this factory, we found over $220,000 in savings bonds. She had no idea.
It's important to us, to the integrity of our business, that it goes back to the family.
You know, the whole reason I got into this business is to help people. Sometimes you find treasure, sometimes you find nothing.
We found gold bars, gold coins, lots of family jewelry.
So it's very important for us to have a guy in every industry.
We'll help them find resources to auction it or specialists that deal with that kind of item.
The quicker we can help sell the stuff, the faster we can get the job done.
We have an abandoned historic church that is covered in about 1,000 pounds of bat guano. What no one knew was all this bat poop is actually really valuable fertilizer. It's worth almost $10,000. Extremely valuable, but also very dangerous.
There's danger in every single job that we do, but that's why we do it. We love extreme cleaning. Sometimes it's a win,
There's probably $500,000 in here.
and sometimes it's a wash. But it's always a war. Things are about to get a whole lot messier.